How you feeling?
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? On the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. The MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And starting group for the Spurs. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox is out there with Butler. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, Vassell after the missed three from Best. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Best. What a tremendous game he played against New York. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Toronto shooting their first free throws here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Best. Both free throws good from Best. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
And his contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, 16 points for him. Over Best. And that one goes long.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
They get a hand on it. Fox with the steal. And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside, Fox. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's the Raptors' ball. Barnes passes to Best. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. Number 1, the Raptors.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Here's Fox, and the layup falls.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to Mahmoud Kalashvili. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from me.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the Raptors head coach. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Wembanyama finds Fox. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his shot.
For the Spurs, they pick up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And really showed their depth when they needed it the most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Sohan is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Fox in at the point guard.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
A three-pointer, no good. Raptors leading by 4. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Best. That's tipped. Here's Sohan, quickly covering. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Six on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. Fox has got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Best passes to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Castle against Quickly. From outside the arc. No good on that one. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And that one's good. Mahmoud Kalashvili. Mahmoud Kalashvili has got his second bucket of the game to go. Quickly against Castle. Here he goes. The wide open look here for Fox. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Best. Guarded by Fox. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Johnson. Shoots over Walter. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Johnson.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Inside, here's Best. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for the Spurs. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And you know, for the Spurs, they... stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. A crossover. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Best, guarded by Fox. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Pass to Quickly. A 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Now Castle. And here is Fox. Now Wembanyama. Back to Fox. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Best. Barnes outside. Here's Best. 6 points for him. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead. Here's Fox with the drive. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
And Benyama passes to Fox. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
You know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next week. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really a lose.
Another miss by Fox.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with me here. It's just not his night.
From downtown and stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson finds Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Best. He's got 8. Shoots it. Pass to Barnes. And 3 from Quickly. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires from deep. Hassel misses. Raptors leading by 6. Best passes to Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili. Defended by Wembanyama. Pass to Best. Trying to get something going. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Toronto's down into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Best. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Crystal. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Walter. Hasn't made one yet. Rebound by Johnson.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Toronto leading by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys, the captain in their last game against New York was outstanding. He added 43 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Ellie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
The catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Then for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, he's... Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Howdy, folks. I know if our leader here can keep this up, the race could be over.
If. That word doesn't mean anything.
Why not?
It's hypothetical.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Spurs.
Yeah.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, Second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
You got the captain. He's out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now here's Barnes. He has yet to score. Barnes gets a screen from Best. And that one's good. Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And not really the strength of his game, but Barnes making a statement there.
On the wing, Fox. By Best. Fox kicks to Barnes. Then Benyama sets a screen for Barnes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Looking to get it going. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Best. Guarded by Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Fox with the steal. Wide open. Nails the corner 3. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now, here's Vassell.
And this kid is Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Best. He's got 11. Here's the pick. Here's Barnes. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Mobo. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 4. Vassell outside. Fox gets to Barnes. Drills the 3-pointer from Barnes. Barnes has got a 2nd bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Here's Best. Guarded by Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Carries it down low. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Best. He's got 11. Just 5 to shoot. Being Ingram passes to best. And a strong finish with two hands.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 6, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. It's good from long range. Wembanyama has got 13.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Dix checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Ingram. Here's Best. He's got 13. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Barnes. Now, Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for San Antonio.
How many times have we seen a possession pick that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And Booker slams it in.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And it's quickly missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
The Raptors making a switch here. Little's checked in. Stephon Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Raptors trail by 5. Fox with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And here they go. And Barnes sends it back.
Tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And a closer look here at the hustle stand for San Antonio.
I like their defense today. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover. Doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And the Spurs with possession. 4-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Best. 15 points in the game. Lob pass to Purtle. And Toronto turns it over again.
That was just a bad pass, too.
They're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. On the court right now for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. The forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Here's Mobo. Shot clock at 6. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's Johnson. Rejected by Ingram.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Best passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Barrett. Pass to Best. Beyond the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Fox gets it to go.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Best. Here's Mobo. Right side Barrett. And stolen by Castle. A pass to Fox. Castle against Barrett. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Sohan. Kept alive. Fox. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Stolen away.
And you can't stop doing that. Deep breath at the wrong time.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nice form on the 20-footer. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Here's Best, guarded by Fox. Ingram does into Best. Here's Mobo.
That's back for attack the back, dude.
As the Mahmoud Karasvili. And Toronto turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. Here's Wembanyama. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights. Back along with him.
Now here's a goal.
He has so much to do, not running into no pigs.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Best, guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 6.
Man, this is the animation. Shoot the ball on
Off the mark and the clock continues. Spurs leading by 13. Fox is double. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Mobo gets the basket.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. A fader. Rebound by Best. Best's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Down low. Barnes outside. Over Johnson. Barnes can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle slip. Chance at the line for one more.
I can't. They got me dragging on the court. Like, I'm hating it.